Yo, what's going on? 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 I hope everybody's doing well. Yo, Jordan Live was lit. I'm telling you, Jordan Live. I'm telling you, man. Hey, that was a good one. Now, as it relates to anything, I like the music. Definitely love the music. So you're a little old school, a little razzle dazzle. I like the old school. You know what I'm saying? But bottom known Jordan Live was getting lit. Crunk, DJ Jordan Live was Crunk right there. Literally, I would have literally said, yo, stay on over there, pass the ball over there. Seriously. So the Hypathon, Liveathon, we're ending this thing. What's going on, Swoop? Yo, Swoop. Hey now. Jaden, what's going on? Jaden 0428. Miss Davis. Is it Tamika Davis? What's up? What's up? I'm telling you, J3 in the building. J3 in the building. Yo, if everything's good, because I was over there listening to your boy Jordan Live. Literally, I was like, yo, this dude lit over here. You know what I'm saying? So if everything's good quality wise, let me know. If you see everything straight, let me know. If the quality's good, let me know. Like I said, I'm over here, doing what I need to do, like I do it for TV. Let me know if the quality's good. Let me know if you can see me. So if the quality's good, let me know by pressing one. Like I said, I was listening to Jordan Live, so I was making sure everything's fine. Let me know I'm good. Okay, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know that I'm good. Let me know I'm good. So I'm actually going over here and doing this thing when it comes to the Hypathon Lavathon. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and pass this link. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. Part two, yeah, part two. So, I'm hoping that Miss Liz is okay. It shows on the schedule that Miss Liz is okay. Hello, Miss Wanda. It shows that Miss Liz was scheduled to end everything, so I'm hoping she's okay. So if anybody is in contact with Miss Liz B, just let her know that I hope she's okay. Everybody, send prayers up. Whatever's going on with Liz B, I hope she's okay, and I pray that all is well with her. Yeah, we're back. We're back, Miss Rochelle. We're back. Yeah. Yeah. Hey now, everybody. Swoop saying hello to everybody. So yeah, I pray that everything's okay. Hello, kicking it with the Rooks at Swoop Like Me at Tamika Wells at J3. So everybody saying hello, checking in. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's checking in back to back to back. So here's what I'm gonna do. Everyone who is actually in the Lavathon Hypathon. I want everyone that was in it. I'm going to post the link and you'll feel free to come on up. Now, I have a couple rules. Now, rule one, you know, I don't curse on the channel. It's family friendly, kind of like Motivate said, please don't come up here cursing, carrying on. Don't do that, please. I'm just asking you not to do that. Also, I have another rule. Don't be up here cursing and carrying on. That's all. So listen, I'm going to post the link in here. If you were on the Liveathon, please feel free to come in and look at the link. So, okay. I'll go ahead and post the link. I don't know if you can see that here. If you can see the link, let me know. If you can see the link, let me know. Feel free to come on in. Come on in. If you are a part of the Hackathon, Lavathon. Okay. And I'm looking at this. So, hello, Nikki. Hello, Miss Nikki. So if you're a part of it, you see it. Okay. So if you're a part of it, or if you actually want to come on up, let me know. Let me know. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. I just wanted to, end everything. Like I said, I hope Miss Liz B is okay. She was scheduled to end everything. I hope she's okay. If you are in contact with her, please check on her. I don't know what's going on. I just know, I hope she's okay. So the educated natural, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I posted the link. So if anybody wants to come up, feel free to come on up. Now, Swoop, everybody who's done this type of thing, let me know if I posted the link correctly, because this is something new to me. You know what I'm saying? This is new to me as it relates to StreamYard. I have never posted the link. I did it so that people can actually come on up and they can share it on their stream if they chose to do that. So if you wanted to come on up, let me know and post everything. So everybody's fine. I hope everybody's fine. And I'm just looking at some settings. And if you hear that, that's showing me that somebody walked past my door. Okay, everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. Somebody came down the driveway and it looked like they turned around. So everything's cool. I was looking at my camera like, okay, what's going on here? I see you. That's what I was saying. Okay, so link is there. I'll come up when I'm out the store. This music. Oh yeah, please do. When you're out the store, we don't want none of that music. The devil sport. We don't want one of those music. Dre, hey Rob, I didn't know you were live. Was on Liz channel. Yeah, Miss Drea, I'm not sure what's going on. Liz B, it said that she was scheduled to go live, and I was asked to go live, so I'm not sure what is going on. So, like I said, I hope that she's okay, and anybody who's in touch with her, just let me know. I'm very concerned, because I was asked, and I said, okay, I'll do it, so I don't have any problem. I just wanted everyone who was a part of the hypathon. If you didn't want to, if you don't have a problem with it, come on up with me. Come on up, come on up, come on up. If you don't mind, I posted the link and I need to see something. So, all right, give me a moment. Okay, we're back. We're back. I just wanted to check something. Did y'all see that? Like I said, I'm new to this StreamYard thing. I'm new to this StreamYard type thing. So let me know if you've seen it. If you saw what that was and if you heard everything, let me know by pressing number one in the chat if you saw it. Let me know by pressing one in the chat if you saw that. Yeah, your boy was lit. He was litty. So yeah, it would have been nice to I'd have definitely kept it over there with him. You know what I'm saying? He had after the show, it's at the party. He was definitely lit over there. So nonetheless, okay, you saw it. Okay, cool. You heard everything. So I'm just trying to learn this StreamYard thing, doing a little couple things. But anywho, based on what we talked about, if anybody wants to come up, feel free. The link will be there. You'll see the link here. Hope I did it right. I'm gonna post it again in the chat. If you feel free to come up. Now I don't know if like I said, if you try to come up or whatever, let me know by going to the chat so I can look on my end to see if there's something that let me get out of this. Okay, something that I did on my end. So I apologize. Hopefully everybody's been doing well. So hope everybody's doing well. Everyone who's been a part of the hypathon, definitely everybody did well. Everybody did well. I was able to catch some people. Unfortunately, some people I were not able to catch. So hey, how you doing, MC? So I was able to catch some people, but on some people I wasn't able to catch. But I will be going through the replay. There's some definitely good people on the hypathon on tonight. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. So from my understanding, I try to get some information as it relates to June. Try to get some information as relates to June hypathon. I do know Joe Motivation. His name's Joe Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek will be taking over everything as it relates to the hypathon on June. So they'll be taking a break in May and come back in June. Joe will be taking over everything. It'll be a new format and things of that nature on the hypathon liveathon as it relates to that. So Joe will be having the information as it relates to that and things of that nature. So will be definitely coming back. So everybody who actually enjoyed the hypathon or liveathon, do me a favor, go ahead and press one in the chat. If you enjoyed everyone and you were able to catch multiple people from the hypathon liveathon, go ahead and do me a favor and press that one in the chat. If you're able to catch multiple people on the hypathon liveathon this year, this April, press one in the chat. Feel free to go back to some more people. We had some great people who actually took a part of the hypathon live-a-thon on this time, and I'm going to talk about some people as it relates to anything, the people who actually went live, and some people that I was able to connect to. So we had Grandma Faye, we had Swoop, okay, we had Swoop over there who was actually able to do some things. We had Sifting Some Soil, Marie Holiday, Motivation, Can't Stop Walking, JB's Heart of a Poet, Rochelle Vanderpool, Mrs. B and Fam, Destination Fun, BDGBT, excuse me, BGP instead of T, sorry. We had Miss Queen Sunkiss, Carol the Girl Ministers, Together We Break Chains, Miss T with the T, MTGV, April Showers, Design with Emma, Tara Jones. I'm not sure what happened to Tara Jones. I hope she's all right. But Tara Jones, Hands in the Dirt, Salon Diva, myself, Jordan Live, and myself again. So, yes, go back and support those who you missed. So, go back and on the replays. So somebody asked me earlier, was did I post something as it relates to a video? So I went on my YouTube community tab, and for some reason I've been able to use it, but some reason I tried to go back into it and it did not work. So I was trying to figure out, why is it not working now? So it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird as it relates to why it wasn't working. So none the least, I was like, okay, why is this not working now? So the community tab was not working. Had to figure out some stuff. It said I had to verify some stuff, but I already verified it. So it's kind of weird. So did what I had to do on that, waiting to hear back on that. So it's kind of very, 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 very weird, the fact that I've been able to post on the community tab, and doing the hypathon, I wasn't able to post. So I don't know if I posted something wrong. I didn't think I did. But none the least, I appreciate each and every one person who actually went and spent time, redeemed time with each and every person. Everybody appreciated it. The whole point of the hypathon was to, what's up, Miss T with the T? The whole point of the hypathon, they did everything. Miss T with the T, Joe, and the community, Big Rooster, everybody in the background who, didn't necessarily want to be called. They did the hypathon and a liveathon to actually help content creators actually do some things, you need more subscribers to get the community tab. No, Rochelle, I actually had it. Actually had the community tab. I was actually able to post the community tab. I've been able to post the community tab since I've actually got on this channel. It was at one point it was subs that gave you the community tab, but then YouTube updated it and allowed you to get the community tab by verification. So I verified everything when I first started YouTube, and I was able to get the community tab then. Unless they changed it here recently, back to the old thing, I've been able to do the community tab. Even when I had like 5 subscribers, I was able to do something on the community tab. It was just something that just happened not even 2 or 3 days ago that I noticed everything. So it says the community tab is open now to all, Rochelle. Yep, it's open to everything. J3, Miss T said hello. So yeah, the bottom line as it relates to everything, the whole point is to help content creators, help everyone, show some love, help everyone as it relates to that. So I definitely appreciate each and every one person who actually participated, everyone who actually came in and actually redeemed some time, everyone who shared it out, liked it out. For every person, I appreciate each and every person who did something as sorts of things of that nature. Jordan Live, what's up, brother? I would have just, if I'd have known you, I'd have, I'd let you run it back up the gut, brother. I just let you run it up the gut for another hour, brother. I was like, yo, Jordan Live, he was lit with the music. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Music. I like music. I like music. So, hand on, okay. Okay, so hand orange covering eyes. Sorry, no, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Hey, Jordan Live, how are you? Soup said, "What's up?" Hey, Tori's brain said, "Hey, you learn with Robert." Hey, Tori's brain. So yeah, hey, Jordan Live, how are you? Swoops wants to know. She wants to know. So yeah, so everyone who, thank you, fam. Oh yeah, bro, you did your thing, man. Real talk, real talk, real talk. So everyone who actually took the time out to post something to help somebody in the background. I'm telling you, Carol, the girl minister, she's always funny. She always has me cracking up. Everyone who actually participated in this, and took some time to do something. I'm telling you, you're appreciated. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop, doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't stop. Hello there, swoop like me. How you doing? Hey, Tori. I posted a link. Anybody want to come up here? Feel free. Hello again. Together we break change productions. Together we break change production. In a theater near you, together we break change production presents You Learn with Robert, Tori's Brain, Jordan Live, Swoop Like Me, Rochelle Vanderpool, The Word, J3, Mrs. T with the T, starring MC, Rochelle Vanderpool, Drea Lachey, and everyone else in the chat, Nikki's Technicians, The Educated Natural, coming to a theater near you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, I'm over here looking at some things. I'm great, Jordan Live. So I'm over here looking at some things. The word. Yeah, you did your things, brother. You did your things, the word. So I'm over here looking at some things. So, what I would suggest everybody doing for May, just keep posting content. Just keep posting content. Swoop, hey, the word. How are you? Keep posting content. Is anyone coming after you from the Hypathon leadership crew? You know what? I don't know. I posted a link in here. Let me post it again. Anybody, feel free to come on up if you want to. Come on up. You can come on if you want to. Say whatever you want, but you're still gonna come up. We need you here today. Here today. What you say goes. So yeah, Miss T, you are awake. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm surprised she was awake. I was shocked. Yeah, she did a lot behind the scenes as well. So yeah, that's what I was wondering on the Educated Natural. That's why I posted a link. Anybody and everybody's so you're willing to come up if you want. I'm actually looking at behind the scenes to see if I did something on the behind the scenes where I didn't know. Hey, together we break change productions. Mr. T, you're awake. So yeah, I don't know the Educated Natural. People are able to come up if they want. If they don't want to come up, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just totally up to them. So that's what I've heard behind the scenes. I'm looking at my phone to see if I got any messages as it relates to something. Um, so no, there's no messages. Barely awake. She barely awake, Nick. She barely awake. Robert, yes, love. Okay, let's get it. So Swoop, are you trying to come in? And what did I do on my end? Did I did something on my end? Supposed to come through at 12. So Joe's supposed to come through at 12. Okay. So I didn't know that. So Joe's supposed to come through at 12. That's good to know. So Joe's supposed to come through at 12 a.m. to end everything out. Yeah, we'll be next. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't know. So I'm glad to know that. I didn't want to say anything incorrectly. Yeah, so I didn't want to say anything incorrectly. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. So the bottom line is I'm glad because it actually you know, makes me less stressed so I won't say the wrong thing. They be like, nah, that's not what you're supposed to say, brother. And then they hit me off with like the Sandman and be like, you're off. Hey, bud, we're never gonna talk to you again. You said the wrong things. Like Clint Eastwood, go ahead, make my day. Hopefully, I'm glad to know. I mean, literally, if y'all don't know, I was sweating a little bit. I was like, oh no, they're gonna talk to me later and say you sucked. Hey, bud. Oh, and for the YouTube algorithm, that is an expression that technically means it's slang terminology that means you did not do well. So it does not mean what you may think it means you to. It actually means you didn't do well. So I just want you to know when you're dictating this information, that word meant that you did not do well. Okay. So that's what it meant. So when you're dictating this, make sure you write that in so you won't demonetize me for nothing crazy. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So missed the last couple of hours of it, family. Over here watching the. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand, really. I got a lot of them. I got a lot of the lives and things like that. Some of them I wasn't able to do because I was behind the scenes trying to do some things, in the background, doing some things in the background for me, and things like that. And what I was going to do is a presentation. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit there and bore y'all with a PowerPoint presentation. I ain't doing that. Wanda, Budgets and Beyond. Hello at Jordan Live. MC. Drea Lachey. So I wasn't going to bore y'all. I think Drea Lachey said she was going to come up and sing a song. I'm being silly. That's a inside joke between Drea Lachey and the Educated Natural. They're trying to get me to sing because I was asking Drea Lachey to sing certain songs that would, yeah, sing certain gospel songs, and she was like, "What are you trying to do? Make me, cry and stuff like that?" So, hey, Miss Wanda, and thank you so much. Yeah, Jordan Live, you definitely was litty. Definitely, if DJ Jordan Live, I'm telling you now, DJ Jordan Live. Uh, I'm sure if you open the floodgates. So you know, if you ever went to a concert or a event with DJ Jordan Live, I'm sure you had the crowd lit, bro. Because real talk, I was over here, with my light in the background over here dancing, getting lit, getting crunk. I was like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. I was literally lit. But going back to what I was talking about, so I'm glad to know that Joe's coming on after me. So I feel great about that. I feel great about that. That is less stress. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate this, Michelle. Miss Rochelle. Well, thumbs up, everyone, please. Please put your thumbs up. Thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. Yeah, so I'm glad to know that that kind of takes the stress off of me. So going back, I'm sorry, y'all. I was a little bit, out of character a little bit because I was trying to make sure I didn't say anything wrong. I was looking at my phone to see if I got a text and see if the Sandman was going to send me a text and say something, crazy. I appreciate each and every one of you who've come on. I posted a link in if anybody was able to come up. If you wanted to come up, if you participated in the Hypathon, Liveathon, that was the whole point and premise of me doing this to actually, like, hey, Miss Unicorn, hey, but you here now. That's all that matters. We appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're just talking about the things as it relates to Hypathon, Liveathon. But since I am off the hook as it relates to talking about that, so we're going to go ahead and go back to what we're talking about. If you want me to go back to what we were talking about on the last video before Jordan Live, you want me to go back and expound upon those things as it relates to what I was talking about. Do me a favor, press an 8 in the chat. If you want me to expound upon what I was talking about towards the end of my live earlier, let me know. I'll stretch it out. Go ahead and give some more information. Put an 8 in the chat. If you want me to talk more about what I was talking about towards the end of my live as it relates to currencies and things of that nature, I'll be more than happy to go ahead and talk about that. And I want everyone to know that Uncle Early is fine. He has a lot of things going on, but Uncle Early told me to tell y'all that everything's fine with him. He's okay. He appreciates each and every one of you. So everything's fine with him. So I'm just letting you know now. If you know, Uncle Early said he was fine. So just letting you know about that. Okay. Tori's brain. Hello, Mr. Tori from the Experience with Sassy. Hello, Mr. Experience with Sassy. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I'm over here looking at my phone. I apologize. I apologize. I was looking at my messages. I had to make sure no one sent me a text about what's about to happen. Yeah, just making sure. Okay, well, it looks like, okay. Uncle Early said, I'm doing well, nephew. Well, thanks, Uncle Early. Appreciate that. Robert, hey, just getting back in. Hey, that's fine. Experience with Chassis. That's the experience with Sassy. That's okay. It's okay. So the bottom line, what I was talking about is, I was making sure that everyone knew about what was going on with the Hypathon, Liveathon on next month. They're not going to have it. However, they're going to actually do something in June. Hey, Destination Fun. Hello, everyone. They're going to do something in June as it relates to the Hypathon, Liveathon. And from my understanding, Joe will be coming next. Joe, if you don't know, is the motivation from the weightlifting geek. He will be coming on next as it relates to anything to expound upon the hypathon, liveathon, to give more context to everything. Okay. So going back to what I was talking about earlier, I didn't see any numbers in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. So bottom line, here's the bottom line, y'all. So when it comes down to it, you got to understand that there's going to be a lot of things that happens real soon. A lot of things happen real soon. Okay, so you're gonna go and you're gonna look around, and your money's not gonna necessarily be what it was. Okay, if you heard of the BRICS nations, the BRICS nation is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. From my understanding as well, you have Saudi Arabia saying that, hey, we're not going to we're not going to buy oil and the dollar anymore. We're going to buy oil and probably the yuan. Okay, they're going to buy oil and something in particular different. So what does that mean to everyone in the chat? Everyone here, what does that mean to everyone here? That means that the power of your dollar is going to diminish as you see, the experience with Sassy, LOL. As you see, the power of your dollar has diminished right now. As you see, everything that you buy, you got these potato chips, they got 99.9% air in it. You got all this other stuff. You got all these things inflated. I literally went to go buy some Doritos, and Doritos don't come for me, but y'all got to do better. It was like 90% air in it. Yeah, and like I talked about earlier, Little Debbie was used to be Big Deborah, and now it's literally Little Debbie. So you lived up to your name. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the kid like me who liked the big old Little Debbie cakes and the root beer soda and the pork skins. If anybody know about that, let me know. Let me know. So anyway, going back to it, you're literally going to go into a world real soon where everything goes digital. So I was talking to you about yeah, what's good, motivation? How you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And we were just talking about you. You're literally going to go into a situation where in which you're going to look around and all of what's up, motivation? What's up? What's up? You're going to look around and every single thing that you have is going to be digital. Just like you can go to your vending machine, scan your phone, and actually be able to get a bag of chips and things of that nature, you're not going to have any cash anymore. Why is that important? Why is that important? Hey, my dear friend Sassy at the Experience with Sassy, Joe says hello. Hey, my dear friend Rochelle Vanderpool, Joe says hello. Joe says hello. So you're not going to be able to have any of that situation done. You know what I'm saying? Most of that stuff, you're going to have all these things happen. Okay. Rochelle says hello, Joe. She says hello, motivation from the weightlifting geek. If y'all don't know who Joe is, he's motivation from the weightlifting geek. So if you're hearing Joe, it's the same person. Okay. So if you don't know that, understand that. Hello, Wanda Budgets and Beyond. Hello at Motivation of Weightlifting Geeks and Tori's Brain. Hey, Unicorn Lady Text. Hey, Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. Everybody speaking. So yeah, if you don't understand, I'm hanging out late. Yeah, you're hanging out late. Yeah, you out in these streets late. The street lights come on. Street lights. Street lights came on early. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't understand. I'm normally up under my covers too. Hey, Miss T with the T. Miss T probably over there sleep. She over there sleep. Literally. Hey, my dear friend Wanda. Wanda Budgets and Beyond the Experience with Sassy. So everybody's talking. Hello. Tori's Brains and hello to everybody. Wanda Budgets and Beyond. So you got to understand, Unicorn Lady Tech. Hello, Tori's Brain. You got to understand that every situation that you're dealing with right now, you're going to wake up and it's going to change. So, how do you get to a position where you're right where you are right now and you get to where you need to go? That needs 99 Nickies. That means thank you for hanging out, Miss Nickies. Thank you so much for hanging out. That means you're doing amazing, my bro. Thank you, brother. That means if you get to a point from where you are now to, then that means you're going to wake up. And if you're not careful, you're going to wake up in a situation is going to be where um, you're going to be in trouble. Now, why am I repeating this? Some people were in here when I said it earlier. Some people were not. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you, Miss Nikki. Definitely get some rest. I understand how it is. The things this OG should be sleeping, but I'm peeping. Hello. I understand. Trust and believe. I understand. Believe it or not, I was laying down to try to take a nap, but I was so lit as it relates to watching everybody else. I was like, I can't go to sleep. Had my alarm set and I was doing like this with my eyes. And you know, I was like, I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. So every time I try to close my eyes, every time I close my eyes, I wake up trying to figure out if. So I closed my eyes. And yeah, it was just literally one of those situations where I was like, I can't go to sleep. You know, I was just so hyper. You know, I didn't drink any coffee. Everybody think I drink coffee and stuff. I only drink coffee, you know, just for the taste. And that may be like once every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. So I'm trying to help you prepare. You know, they have a saying, proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know, what that means is if you prepare properly, you're not going to perform, you know, horribly. You know, like I was talking to you earlier about me running track and performed horribly because I was not prepared. Bottom line, I want everyone in this chat to be prepared. That's why you watch people who know what they're talking about as it relates to Odoms and all the homestead channels and you know, all the people who do that broke, you know, Mr. Lead Farmer 73 and his wife, everyone who relates to that. Okay. That's why you do that. You watch them because they're telling you some information that you need to know as it relates to what you're doing and preparing yourself. Okay. As it relates to anything, you know, Joseph, if you are familiar with the word, not the word in the actual chat, but the word of God. If you're familiar, Joseph was able to interpret a dream and said this was going to happen. He was put in charge of all the situation because he knew what was going to happen, right? He knew what was going to happen, and he was able to tell everybody what was going to happen and give everybody an assignment. So your assignment is to go back. Don't just take my word for it, like LeVar Burton. Don't just take my word. You don't have to take my word for it. Boom, boom, boom. Don't take my word for it. Go back and listen to everything I said. Go back and write it down, write stuff down because information, like I told you earlier, I'm not just here just to talk, hear myself talk. I'm not here just to get watch hours. I'm here to help people. I'm not here just to get watch hours to talk. I'm here to actually help people. So as it relates to anything, make sure you understand where we're going. Okay, I got you. I'm going to close it out after your live stream, my brother Rob. Okay, yeah, definitely. We're talking about that earlier, and everybody, you know, was kind of like confused. I didn't know. I was like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, and I didn't want the Sandman to come get me, you know. And then I get a text message that says, "Hey, Robert, we need to talk to you. This is the type Hypodon chat link. We need to have a decision. Do you want to take the red pill or the black pill?" I was like, I heard about the red pill or blue pill, red or black. And I'm have to make a decision on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, kicking it. What's up? Y'all be blessed. So I don't want to be in a situation. Thank you for coming in, kicking it. I didn't want to be in a situation where I said anything wrong. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you came in, you know, kicking it with the Rooks. Thank you so much for coming in. So I didn't want to be in a situation where I said the wrong thing, and then y'all tell me to take the black pill, and I was like, "Well, what about the red pill? You didn't give me the option for the blue pill." So that was what you know, kicking with the Rooks. Appreciate you, but when it comes down to it, make sure. Yeah, exactly. I'm being serious. The Sandman, you know, Sandman come. You know, hey, kicking it with the Rooks. He said, "Hey, Joe." The experience with Sassy says kicking it with the Rooks. Good night, kicking it with the Rooks. That's what the experience with Sassy said. So I didn't want y'all to be in a situation where you don't know what's going on. Have you ever had somebody bing bang and you peeking out the peephole and you looking at your phone because now we got digital stuff? Who the heck is that at my door? And somebody and then they calling you and you like, what the heck is going on? And then you like, hello, I'm outside your door. And your point is, don't come to my house unannounced. Good night, Wanda, Sassy, and everyone. Be blessed all. Goodbye. Prayer emoji hands. Be blessed. So you don't want to be in a situation, you know, people just show up at your house all announced. Now, I don't know about y'all. Y'all might like company and everybody just showing up at your house unannounced. Now, let me say this. Yo, what's up? PIA, passionately intrigued arts in the building. Bing, 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 bing. Let's get it. So yeah, you don't want to be in a situation with people showing up at your house. Now, let me say this and let me help you understand the context. I'm not talking about people showing up to my YouTube house. Show up anytime you want to. Watch any content you want to. Show up to anybody. I'm talking about my physical house. You showing up knocking on the door, and I'm looking out the peephole trying to figure out who the heck is, and I'm looking at my phone to see, okay, now who that? Don't do that. Don't just be just running up on people's houses unannounced. Joe saying, "What's up, PIA?" So don't just be up there unannounced on people's house. And what I'm telling you is, a lot of y'all are. It's going to be a situation where it feels like it's unannounced, and you're going to say, "Somebody told me that." I remember somebody was talking about something. Who was that? That silly boy. You learn with Robert. He said this was going to happen. That silly boy did say it. He was a little silly. I asked him if he was on his pills. Does he take anything for that silliness? I was just trying to wonder. I was wondering if he was okay. You're going to realize that this guy right here was telling you the truth. No, I don't want no visitors. I'm not expecting. No. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't. Don't. Now, listen, not the YouTube. You can visit my house on YouTube any day. But listen, don't ever come showing up unannounced. I could be asleep. I could be in there cooking fried chicken like baby boy. And if you've seen the movie, you've seen the movie. You don't know what I'm doing in my house. Don't show up unannounced. What I'm saying to you is, a lot of people are going to show up unannounced, and it's going to be a situation. What's up, J3S? It's going to be a situation. It's going to be a situation where, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Rochelle. It's going to be a situation where a lot of us we're going to be caught off guard. The whole point of what I'm saying, make sure you go back and review it. Go back and review it. So you caught the baby boy. You caught it. Yeah, you understand. So go back and review it. Yeah, he was over. Yeah, boy, he was over there wilding out. Boy, I said, you know what? Let me write this down. What did he do again? Yeah, that's some squats. Okay, that's another lesson for another time. So I said, man, that's different. But anywho, getting back on a serious note, what I'm saying to y'all is this: don't be put in a situation where you're not understanding. All right. What we need from you is understanding. So don't be caught in a situation where you're not understanding. Okay. You got to understand this. There's some things that's going to happen. I want you to be ahead of the curve, not behind the curve. What's going to happen, like I said, you're going to be put in position. So how do you get ahead of it? How do you get ahead of it? The people who are actually here are people who want to know how to get ahead of it, because I didn't necessarily have all the time I wanted to, as it relates to expanding it out. There's some things I have to, stretch out. So there's going to be some more lives. Hello, Embarkation Nation. There's going to be some things I'm going to expound upon as it relates to that later on in another video. I'm going to expound upon that. So as it relates to that, make sure you understand that, like I said, we're going digital. Okay. So what does that mean? Joe saying hello, Embarkation Nation. Embarkation Nation, hello, hello. We're going digital. How do you put yourself, especially if you're a seasoned veteran, a seasoned person who don't know all this information? You know what I'm saying? Hope you're doing well tonight, Joe, Embarkation Nation. If you're a seasoned person that don't understand technology, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to start creating stuff to help you understand it, but it's important. It's very imperative that you don't use that as an excuse. Okay. Um, Anybody, do not use it as an excuse. They say excuses are incompetent, simple monuments of nothingness. Don't use that as excuse. Okay. Don't do it. All right. All right. Don't do it, because what's going to happen is a lot of us is going to be caught in a position where we don't understand, and it's going to happen, and we're going to be caught in a bad situation because we did not take heed to the advice. It's kind of like there's a stoplight for a reason. Okay. J3. Hello, a Unicorn Lady Tech and Embarkation Nation. Hello. Hi. Doing great at Embarkation Nation. So don't be caught in that position. Okay. There's a stoplight for a reason. There's a stop sign for a reason. This is your stoplight. This is your stop sign. Don't run the stop sign. Don't run the red light. This is that red light that's telling you, hey, everyone, listen. Hey, listen, everybody, listen. This is what's about to happen. That's excellent about dropping technology content for those who want to learn more about it, bro. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to do it. So You have to understand this is me waving, telling you to stop. This is the train. Bing, 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 bing. It's going down. You trying to, yeah, bump this. I ain't sitting there. I don't know. I ain't sitting down here. I ain't sitting down over here. You trying to speed up. Dukes of hazards, running the track. You know what I'm saying? This is the information to let you know for a reason. I'm telling you this for a reason. And I appreciate you all coming back and staying with me. Listen, this is for a reason. Okay. The reason why some of y'all are still here, because it's obvious that with the hypathon, you wanted to help a brother out. I appreciate it. But I want to drop some knowledge so that you can understand. I promise you, I'm going to be doing a lot more content. Now, I done upgrade. I done upgraded, a phone or whatever, and upgraded some other technologies, computers, things like that. So everything's fine. Okay. So as it relates to anything, you got to understand, especially for my seasoned veterans. Hello, J3 Farm, Embarkation Nation. So you got to understand, for my seasoned people, do not let that make you an excuse. If you have a grandchild, they know more than us when it comes to technology. They'll take something and my little niece is 2 years old. They got tablets, and when they were one, they was over there playing with the tablets. They was like, telling me to come over here. Uncle Robert, come here. It's telling me to come over here, and they was playing with the tablet, and they was showing me stuff, and then they was sitting down, and they turned the TV on, and turned the channel, and picked the movie they wanted, and watched the movie. You have people who are younger talking about technology who's going to be able to help you. I know a lot about. I know a lot of people who refuse to use this technology. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are going to refuse it, but unfortunately, you're not going to have a choice. You're going to be in a situation where you have no choice. Just like, think about it. How many people still have checks? Unless you have a business account, how many people still utilize checks? Think about it. We said when the debit card came out without a Visa logo, we said, I ain't using that. I'm using checks. I remember writing checks, and they were teaching me how to write checks, and I was like, so I do what again? Put my name, put my signature. Man, I got the carbon copy. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that no more. We went from net to debit cards, and having to go to ATM to get cash out, to a Visa debit, to I can scan my iPhone, through apps, certain places like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have there's not gonna be any type of how can I put? I'm trying to put this in the best way possible. 2020. Look at what happened in 2020. If you remember, a long time ago, they said the baby boomers was could potentially be a situation about the baby boomers, being able to potentially bankrupt certain Social Security. I just wanted, I said it. Yeah, it's out there now. If you think about it, what happened in 2020 and who did it affect the most? Yeah, I said it. Do your research. You are so correct. I told my mom to hand over our 3-year-old her tablet, and she would know how to turn it on and get it to show her. My mom was baffled. Yeah, I'm telling you, these younger people, it's like they pump them with something, and they be like, pew, and they be like, oh, they Java walkies, and they know how to dance, and they know how to do everything. So I'm telling you, it's a situation where you have to start learning. I'm going to start posting videos about this, okay? That's going to help you. If you are a seasoned veteran and a seasoned person and you don't know about it, I don't write no checks, bill pay. I don't write no checks, bill pay. I understand, but think about it. Imagine how many people still do, and I'm saying, I'm trying to warn you. I'm that stoplight. I'm that stop sign. I'm that train track to warn you that it's going to happen. I don't care what you say about it. They are pressing the fact that this is going to happen. Why do they want this to happen? Because they're going to be able to say, Embarkation Nation, I know you have cruises. I don't want people to do this. Now, I'm not saying this, I want people to go on cruises with you. I'm not saying that to implicate that people shouldn't do business. What I'm saying is they're going to be able to tell people, hey, this is how many trips you can take a year. This is where you can go. This is how many places you can go. You can't go here. You can't do that. And I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just trying to let you know what's going to happen. Okay. Well, how do you know this? You learn with Robert. There's somebody saying that, but how do you know this? How do you really know? I don't agree with what he's saying. Well, listen here. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, and it's okay. What I'm telling you is it's going to happen. Okay. All right. It's going to happen. All right. Make sure that you are putting yourself in position of power. Make sure you're putting yourself in a position to win. All right. So what can you do? Digital currency is coming out no matter what. Now, let me preface this. I'm not a investment advisor giving you investment advice. Please make sure that before you make any decisions financially, you make sure that this is something you need to do. You consult a person who is a financial advisor if that's what you choose to do, and or make any risk on your own. I'm just telling you based on what I see. Okay. What I see in the market. There's a lot of things going on as it relates to the market, and there's a shift. If you have a 401k, unfortunately, now it looks like a 101k. They took away 300, from your 401k. You looked at it, you said, "Hold up, my 401k was X amount of dollars. Now it's this." You're looking at your 401k like, You're looking at yourself plan like, what in the world is going on? You have to start positioning yourself to where the technology is going. I said earlier, digital. Digital currency is happening. So anything related to digital, start doing your research. Like I said, I'm going to post some videos as it relates to anything. You got to look that computer technology, the cloud is going to be major. The cloud, Microsoft is going to be a major player, in my opinion, in that. Okay. Microsoft is going to be a major player. Anyone who's into the cloud services, okay, that's going to be a major player. If you think about it, I have this box here, and this box has, you know, I'm not implying anything about this, but if you look at this box, I kept it for a reason. I had to get some chips and a variety. So if you look at this box, they have different things in this box. So you should put your stuff together, kind of make a variety pack of what you have, silver and gold. Okay, I'm gonna put, write 100% down, and then say I'm gonna put X amount in silver and gold. I'm going to buy some physical gold, not paper gold. Paper gold is stocks. Physical gold, tangible gold, and silver. I would show you a silver coin, but that means I'll have to get up and get it. So, physical silver. Why am I saying silver? Well, if you think about it, look at all the things that silver is used. Silver, people use silver in their teeth. Not trying to be funny, for braces. They use silver. Silver is a conductor of electricity. They use silver in a lot of things. Okay, gold. They use gold in a lot of things. If you look at a lot of things, those are precious metals. A lot of countries are going to back their currency by silver and gold, really by gold. Okay. Gold is something that we have to use. Silver is something that we have to use no matter what. Being real, bronze is something that we have to use, being real. So look, put 100% down and say, look, I got X amount of dollars. I'm going to put towards, silver, this percentage, and gold. I'm going to put this percentage in this. I'm going to put this percentage in that. Okay, well, we know, you learn what Robert's talking about, all these solar, panels and all these, car situations. And ask yourself, how are these Tesla cars moving? How are they moving? How are these Tesla cars moving? They have to have some components in it, right? How are they charging? They have a Tesla power station, the Tesla grid, okay. But how are these other cars like GM and Ford and Chevy? How are those cars charging? They have to use a charging station. So ask yourself, what places are they using? Ask yourself another question. Okay, if they're going to go to these type cities where you can't go, but for certain places, they need computing power. So who has the more when it comes to cloud and storage and things like that? Ask yourself those questions and start to stretch it out. The next person, you may agree with who runs or who doesn't run. You may say, "Oh, I like this person. I don't like this person." You may agree with that person who's running, and you may not agree with this person who's running. I don't get involved in all that because I already know the end from the beginning. So what I'm saying to you is, you know whoever runs, you kind of know what they're going to talk about. So if you kind of know that they're running, certain people look at this in 2024 who's running and say, write down the things that they're talking about. What are they talking about? What words are they using the most of? And then say, oh, well, we need to focus on energy. Okay, let me write down some energy plays. We need to focus more on education, and we need to focus more on roads. We need to focus, write down certain things, write down certain things. And as it relates to anything, there's going to be more companies, unfortunately, laying off. If you, like I told you, if you look at my last hypathon, I talked about, and I said that there will be banks crashing. I said you should buy more silver and gold. And I talked about certain things as it relates to this. And the reason why I said that is because when it comes to inflation, you have to understand that inflation, definitely, I got it way, way. I'm talking about when it was low, 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 low. Yeah, I had it when it was low, low. Rochelle, I've had it. So when it was low, I had it. I had it when it was low. Before everybody was on it, I had it. But that's a whole nother subject for another time. But yeah, Tesla is a good stock. TSLA. That's Tesla. That's the symbol. So, as it relates to anything, know where they're going. Digital currency, digital currency. They're going to digital. So, Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? I've heard about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is just digital gold. Ethereum. Well, I've heard about Ethereum. Ethereum is simply a digital silver. Okay. So, if you understand silver and gold, if you understand that, you understand digital gold, digital silver. Okay. Now, why you're probably asking, why should I put my money in it? Remember, you take 100%. Okay. Everybody's investment tolerance is different, but I am telling you, I'm just my opinion. Everybody should have physical gold and silver in their portfolio. Oh yeah, low, 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 low. Oh yeah, when it was in the yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely, Rochelle. But everybody should have physical gold and silver. What is physical gold and silver? That's a hedge against inflation. So here's the thing: if I go out of the country, is anybody here out of the country, out of the United States? Because I have some people on my channel that is. I don't know if they're in now, but if you go out of the country and something were to happen, hypothetically now, I can take that gold and go to any place there, use their currency to get back to America. That gold will be able to, well, you can't eat gold, you can't eat silver. Yeah, you're right. But look at those countries who they threw their money out in the streets. Not going to say the country name. They threw their money out in the street because it was worthless. The BRICS nation is coming. Why is it coming? Why is this coming? It's coming to disrupt the dollar. Well, I don't think that country over there, China, is going to do nothing much. Well, ask yourself this question. I got this little spray bottle here, and I was going to put some lotion in it, for my ashy hands. You got to have some lotion. But I guarantee you it is made in China. I can look at the phone cases. I can look at anything. I guarantee you it is made in China. I can look at the back of a toothbrush or something else. I guarantee you 90% of your products is made in China. So why is that important? Because think about it. If somebody picks on another country, what you think gonna happen to those products? It's gonna go up even more. It's called hyperinflation. Everything's gonna go up even more. There's gonna be more banks collapse because you got to realize banks say, "Hey, look, Rochelle, I want you to come and get a business loan." And you say, I ain't using that for that costs too much. The interest rate's too high. And I go to motivation from the weightlifting geek. Motivation, I need you to come to the bank to get a car, another car. I know your truck's in the shop. We're going to give you another car. And I say, you say, motivation say, well, how much is the interest rate? I said, it's only 15%. You like, what? Say what? Motivation probably gonna say, nah, I'm gonna have to wait. And Embarkation Nation, hey, look, I want to invest in your, your travel business. Come on, I'll invest. And you say, okay, well, how much are you gonna charge me interest? I say 20%. You're gonna probably say no. So as interest rates increase more, you're gonna see more bank failures. More banks are going to fail because of that. Okay, we have 6 minutes. Joe, motivation from the weightlifting geek. You know I'm right. Motivation for the weightlifting geeks coming up next. So in 5 minutes. So as it relates to anything, you got to understand. A lot of people understand this. Okay, a lot of people have to understand that if you do not put yourself in position. Well, I'm just gonna buy chicken wings and buy eggs. Well, eggs is $100 an egg now. You crack an egg, man. You make an omelet, boy. I'm telling you. Who really making macaroni and cheese? I make the mac and cheese. Ain't nobody saying they're gonna make the potato salad no more. The mac and cheese ain't nobody. Big Rooster, Rochelle Vanderpool. I got mine for free, and they took them back when I quit. Shaking my head. That's bull. That's bull, America. Yeah, that's bull, Big Rooster. Dang, they took them back. They said, "Oh no, they jacked your shares up." Yeah, I bought Tesla a long time ago. A long time ago. When it was like under $90. And that was before it split. Before the split. So yeah. Another thing, when everything happened, it's possible that there may be another 2020 coming out. And I don't want to scare anybody, but let me help you to understand. Let me help you to understand. It's possible it may be another 2020 coming down, going down, because my opinion is they're going to crash the dollar. This is my opinion. I'm just going to say it. Hey, look, I got under 100 people. What you going to do? So, anywho, that's my opinion. So, as it relates to anything, when everything happened, there's an opportunity for everything. There's somebody says, don't let a good crisis go to waste. When all this stuff happened, I changed my resources into things that were going to happen. Things, literally all the things that were going to happen. I changed a lot of resources to those assets, and it did well. Then, when it came down to, I said, okay, well, when everything opens back up, what are people going to do? And I literally changed assets into those type assets, and guess what? It did well. It did well. And guess what? You have to understand when you're taking your 100% of your whatever. Everybody's 100% is different, but in my opinion, everyone should have tangible gold, physical gold and silver in their portfolio. Physical gold and silver in their portfolio. They should have some. Okay, that's my opinion. Now they have something called the spot. I got 3 minutes. They have something called the spot price and the regular price. You'll see two prices when you're looking at it. The spot price and the regular price. So one price is kind of like the wholesale rate. The other price is what you're going to pay for it. It's going to say X amount of dollars over spot. So the spot price may be this. They may charge you $20 over spot, $25, $30 over spot price. So you can't necessarily get the small rate, which is spot price. You're going to pay over spot. So if you go look at gold places and things like that, make sure you understand that. Rochelle, I got 1,000 shares from a company, and they went uh, bankrupt, and now I have a piece of paper in the frame. Still got your picture in the frame. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of those in my portfolio as well. But guess what? You have to roll with the punches. I got some of those when I first started doing this. And yeah, it just shows you, just how it shows in your account. You're like, okay, like, can you just take it off? I don't even want to see that no more. I don't even know you and I don't like you. All I know is this company used to date you. Anyway, if you know the song, you know it. So, motivation from the weightlifting geek is coming up in 2 minutes. Everybody knows Joe. Motivation from the weightlifting geek in 2 minutes. He's going to end this thing for the hypathon. I want to thank each and every person who actually came in, who actually participated in the hypathon, who actually did something behind the scenes, above the scenes, did a screen share, shared a video, was able to sit on some people's live. Listen to me, the silly guy named You Learn with Robert. I appreciate each and every person who actually went to everybody's actual place and listened. I appreciate Joe, Motivation for the Weightlifting Geek. I appreciate Miss T with the T. I appreciate Big Rooster, J3, everybody behind the scenes who are actually uh, out there doing something behind the scenes, the people that you don't see who actually are actually doing something behind the scenes. I appreciate each and every person who's doing something, each and every person who did something behind the scenes. I appreciate you. And like I said, I hope and I pray that Miss Liz B is okay. Father God, we ask you to touch each and every person who had participated in Hypathon, Lavathon. Keep everybody safe. Let them see who you are. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hey, look, go to Motivation for the Weightlifting Geek. He's about to, you know, end this on out. You're doing excellent. Yes, Leon with Robert. Thank you, Robert, for carrying the torch to the end. Well, I appreciate it, Rochelle. Outstanding, bro. Be blessed. Be blessed. Everybody go to Joe. He's going to end everything through the Hypathon, Liveathon. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be doing more content. Go to Joe. Joe, motivation. Everybody knows motivation. So type in motivation from the weightlifting geek. Unicorn lady. It's very important. Thank you so much, Unicorn Robert. Thank you. Thank each and every person. There'll be more. There'll be more. It'll be more. So thank each and every person. I appreciate each and every person. Go to Joe. Motivation from the weightlifting geek. I'm about to end this. Type in motivation from the weightlifting geek. I'm sure everybody in here knows who Joe is. Okay. We'll go to Joe. Motivation from the weightlifting geek. He is coming up. This gentleman right here. If you type in motivation from the weightlifting geek, you'll see this picture here of this gentleman here. Go there. I'm sure he is going to go live. Go ahead and go to his channel. He's going to end up everything. And I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll talk to you. We'll see you. Be blessed. Happy Easter to each and every person. We'll talk to you. All right. Bye-bye.